Hello, everyone. Mrs. Carroll here. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look at seeds. So, probably in the past, in one of your other science classes, or maybe last week you did this, it was one of the activities on our choice boards, you looked at different types of seeds. Seeds, as you know, are the start of all living things. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the different types of seeds from different fruits, and we're going to think about how they are alike and different. Take a look right now at these 6 pictures, or if you wanted to, even look at seeds that were in your kitchen or outside and take a look and see how they feel, their shapes, their color, and just talk a little bit or think little bit about how they are similar and different. So while you were doing that, there are many ways that seeds are different, but there are also ways that seeds are exactly alike. And that is really on the inside. Seeds have structures inside of them that help them grow. And even though seeds are different in shape, size, smell, and even how they feel, there are some really important things on the inside they have in common. And these are the structures that help them grow into a plant. So we're going to take a look at the parts of a seed. And this here is a lima bean seed. And if you really wanted to look inside of a real lima bean seed, you could actually soak one for a few hours or even a full day, and then split it in half with a butter knife or even very gently with a small toothpick, and you will be able to see these parts inside. And as you can see, Mrs. Carroll already has some of them labeled. I was just having a little bit of trouble with moving them over. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each of the parts. And first, we're going to talk about the seed coat. And the seed coat is the outside covering of the seed to protect the embryo. And that's right here. And you can see the arrow pointing to it. And then the next part is the cotyledon. That's the plant structure that provides the germinated seed with food, and that's really in the center of the seed. For the seed to be able to start to grow, it already has to have food inside of it because it has not made its own food yet. And finally, we have the embryo. That is the undeveloped plant within a seed. That is the baby seed. And as you can see right here, this is the embryo. And I'm going to move this other little embryo word over. See if we can get it to move over. Nope. Kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. Try one more time. There we go. And this is the embryo. And actually, as you can see, there's 2 parts to it. And what's special about the embryo is it actually grows into what eventually will become the roots of a seed or a plant, and then also the stem of a plant. Okay? And so let's review real quick. The seed coat protects the seed, it's the entire outside part. The cotyledon is the food for the germinated seed. And then finally is the embryo. That's the baby seed that eventually will grow into the roots and into the stem of the plant, which will eventually grow into some type of plant, whether it be a flower, a fruit, a vegetable, or even a tree. So, as you can see on the inside, seeds are very alike. They need all those parts to grow into plants. Let's take a look at the structure of this seed. As you can see, it's the parts of a bean seed. You have the seed coat, the cotyledon, which stores the food, and the embryo. And now it is time to show what you know. There is a Google Slide activity that goes along with this lesson. After you complete that, hand that into your teacher. Also think about, how do seeds get from one place to another? That will be something that we talk about in our next lesson. Great job. See ya.